Today for math, we have a new lesson, and today what we're learning how to do is writing the date using digits. Remember that digits are numbers, so we want to write our date using digits today. So for your lesson today, what you'll want to have is a scratch piece of paper if you have one. You'll also want to have your Saxon math folder because today we are going to be using this inside portion of our folder for finding the digits for our specific days. Okay, so I'm going to take mine and I'm going to, just because of space, fold mine over like this. You can just have yours sitting to the side. That's okay as well. Now, when you're looking inside of your folder, you're noticing it says months of the year. And then after months of the year, it actually shows you the number, the digit or digits that go along with that month. So the digit for January would be 1. When I want to talk about writing out September, it's going to be a 9. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what I mean. Make sure that your folder is ready to go because you definitely will want that. Okay, so I'm going to leave mine sit kind of here on the side, and then I'll try to use this section right here to write with. So today's date in digits would be 11, 17, 20. Or sometimes, as you've seen probably this year, a lot of people have wrote 2020 just because they end the same. You want to make sure that people aren't going to try to add the other digits in there where they don't belong. Okay? Now, what does 11/17/2020 mean? Well, this first set of digits here goes for my month. That's saying it's the 11th month of the year. And the 11th month of the year is November. Okay, so it's month first. Then what? So it's month, then you have a slash when you're talking about digits. 17. That's the day. That's the date. And then in place of the comma, you put another slash, and then this last part is the year. Okay, the last part is the year. So 11/17/2020, that's the date today. That means the same thing as saying November 17th, 2020. Okay? Go ahead and erase this part right here. So when I'm working with digits, it's always the month, the digit for the month, then it's the date that we're on, and then it's the year. So let's do tomorrow's date. I'm going to tell you that tomorrow will be November 18th, 2020. And I want to write that using digits. So I need to start with November. We said November is the what month of the year? 11th. So I need to write 11 and then a slash. Notice that my slash is on an angle. It's an oblique angle. So 11 slash what? What comes next? Your date. That's the 18th. Slash the year. Usually you just use these last 2 digits of the year. But because this is a special year where it's the same, where the 20 is at the beginning and the end, there's a lot of people who have been just writing out 2020. Now, if I was talking about the year 2021, that would be next year, then I would just write 21. Okay? Let's do some more practice like this. I hope you have a little bit of scratch paper so that you can be practicing this with me. Okay, let's do January 14th, 2009. January 14th, 2009. Okay, so first comes the month. And we said January. So find January. What's the digit for January? 1. So I'm going to put a 1. Then I'm going to make my slash. What's my date? 14. Slash. I use the last 2 digits for my year. 09. That means 2009. Okay? What about March 1st, 2012? March is the what month of the year? March is the 3rd month of the year. So I need to write a 3 slash. Now you have 2 choices here. A lot of times people will write a 1, or your other choice is to write 01. Slash, last 2 digits of my year, 12. Okay, let's do another one. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to fit that in. Let me just rewrite it. All right, here we go. December 25th, 2021. This won't be this year's Christmas, it'll be next year's Christmas. All right, we need to know first the digits for December. December is the 12th month of the year. So I need to write 12 slash my date, 25 slash the last 2 digits of the year, 21. Okay, now, what if I only give you the digits? I only give you the digits. So, what about this? 2 slash 14 slash 05. I only gave you digits this time. So remember, this first digit tells you the month. What is the second month of the year? First, second, February. So I need to write out February. Then, next is my date. It's the 14th, comma, and now all you see is 05. But I can't write to 05. So remember that that's the year 2005. 2005. Okay, that's 2005. What about 6 slash 23 slash 23? Okay, first is the month. The 6th month of the year. June. June. What's the date? 23rd, comma. And the year? Can't just say 23. Remember, those are the last 2 digits. So it's 2023. So that's 2023. 2023. All right. Let's do one more. 3 slash 27 slash 17. The first number is your month, the 3rd month of the year. January, February, March. Date, 27th. Year, 2017. Okay, now, what about this one? This is my birthday. Nah, this is 2009 part. I wasn't born in 2009. Okay, what is the first one? That's the month. What's the 7th month of the year? J-U-L-Y, July. July what? What's the date? 2nd. And the year? Can't just write 09. 2009. All right. All right, my friends. Now, this is something that you will continue to be practicing, and we will be writing these over and over and over again, and we will practice this a ton. So be prepared to be writing these every day. Write these for calendar. Write these in our math homework. Okay? Speaking of our math homework, why don't we get right to it? We're going to work on the A side of our sheet together. So I'm going to remove this and grab my guided class practice out for you. And let's go ahead right away and get started. Put your name and your date on the paper. For our date today, you have two choices. You can write it out, or you can write it using digits, which I think we should do in digits. So your name needs to be on here. And today's date, I'm going to write it here so that you can see it. We said today is November 17th, 2020. So if I'm writing that date in digits, November we said is the 11th month of the year. 11 slash 17, because that's the date, slash 20. Okay? Now, Corinne, that's number 1 here. Corinne has 5 dogs, 2 cats, 3 birds, and a turtle as pets. It's a lot of pets in one house, isn't it? How many of her pets have fur? We want to know which ones have fur. So why don't we go ahead and put a box around the ones that have fur? Okay, so do dogs have fur? Yep, so there's 5 dogs. Do cats have fur? Yes. Do birds have fur? Nope. Do turtles have fur? No. So how many of our pets have fur? Well, we need to draw out 5 dogs and 2 cats. It does not have to be anything fancy. Okay, don't make it anything fancy. Okay? So, 5 pets, because it says how many of her pets. So we don't have to specifically say dogs and cats. We're going to say pets. 5 pets plus 2 pets equals how many total pets? Well, 5 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your answer is 7 pets. Okay? You need to finish that up, you go right ahead. Please do not make your pictures super detailed. It doesn't need to be like that. if you're done with everything else and you want to go back and detail them, or you want to practice drawing your dogs and cats on a different sheet of paper, that's totally cool with me. All right, number 2, we have to finish our patterns. And these are number patterns. These are sequencing patterns. 2, 4, 6. Well, those are even numbers, aren't they? Those are even numbers that we're counting. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And then here, 5, 10, 15. Oh, we're counting by fives. Remember that when we're counting by fives, our numbers have to end in either a 0 or a 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Number 3 says, write these dates using digits. That's just what our new lesson is about. That's what we just did up here for our date. So the first one says June 20th of 2006. Remember that we have to start with June. June is the what month of the year? 6. So I need to write a 6 slash, what's my date? 20th slash the last 2 digits of the year, 0, 6. Only those last 2 digits. Now, let's go to the next one. November 4th, 2011. Wait, we just did November. November is the what month of the year? 11. Slash the date, 4, slash the last 2 digits of the year, 11. Nice work. All right. Number 4. How much money is this? You can see that these are all nickels. We're counting by fives. So we're going to count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So how much money is that? It's 30 cents. All right, let's go to number 5. Make 82 cents using the fewest dimes and pennies. Remember, pennies and dimes. 82 cents. How many pennies? How many dimes? Ones and tens. No cent sign for any of that. 37. How many ones and how many tens? If this number is less than 10, then you know you're good. This number is less than 10, you know that you're good. You want these, you'd rather have more dimes and more tens than you do ones, if at all possible. Okay? But we know that I can't trade 7 ones for a 10 because that's not an even trade. Okay, and lastly, we have to fill in the missing add-ins. So 6 plus what is 10? Start at 6 and count till you get to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many dots did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. If you need your number line, draw a number line out. Doesn't matter. Looks like these I don't need to go past 10. What plus 2 is 7? I can start at 2 and count till I get to 7, or I can start at 7, remember, and I can go backwards 2. 1, 2. What number did I land on? 5. Is 5 plus 2 equal 7? Yes, it does. 1 plus what is 6? 6 and 1 are, really pretty far away from each other. So I'm going to start at 6 and I'm going to count backwards 1 spot. I'm starting at 6 and I'm counting backwards 1 spot. And that gave me 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. What plus 3 is 7? Let's start at 3 and count till we get to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus what is 10? Start at 7 and count till you get to 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. How many dots did I just make? 1, 2, 3. And what plus 2 is 8? What plus 2 is 8? Well, let's start at 2 and count till we get to 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many dots did I make this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. Remember, I could also have started at 8 and gone back 2 spots. 8, 7, 6. Okay? Now that we have done the front side of this sheet together, as you are aware, the back side is for you for your homework. And this is exactly why you guys don't use marker on your sheets, isn't it? You need to write the date using digits. Use your folder if you need to for January and for July. Count your money. Those are nickels. Find your missing add-ins at the bottom. It wants to know which ones could fly. Okay? And it looks like these are toys. If the toys were real, how many could fly? So your label is going to be toys. Name and date. Your choice for date is to write it as November 17th, 2020, or you can write it like this. Either way is great with me. When you are done with this back side, though, please make sure it gets back into your Tuesday folder and have a great rest of your day.